Welcome to the Outlander Show. We have made it. We made it to the Super Bowl. First time River Hogs into the Super Bowl. Taking on Patrick Mahomes. There's going to be some shady shit from Patrick Mahomes on here. So hope you enjoy. Make sure to like the content. Unfortunately, I was not able to talk during this. I lost my voice, which sucked. So I ended up losing my voice. It's finally coming back. So make sure to check out our sponsors at Panda Supplements. Go give them a look for all your BCAAs, your protein, everything you need to get your gains on. And that's Panda Supplements. Use promo code Outlander85 or use promo code PUMPED and get 15% off. Also, check out our good friends Liam and Kyle over at Spotify with Turnbuckle Tapes for all the wrestling news. And now let's get to it. The Super Bowl's here.
I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Heward, and we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place, they always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. Breaks the tackle, still going. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the River Hogs have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Fuck you, Patrick Mahomes. That's what I'm talking about. Major P getting another interception in the end zone, or sorry, in the first drive. Stopping the big old back.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of...
And here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Did not want to start like that.
Patrick Mahomes right there. That was a Patrick Mahomes bullshit.
And they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fumble. If you're the type to believe in omens, well, this is a very worrying start to this game.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. And he's brought down for a loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On 1st down, here's Eckler. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders capitalize on that turnover.
It's Patrick Mahomes bullshit right there. Look at our guys not even moving. Fucking Patrick Mahomes.
The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give him a 1st down. Give now to the running back. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives them the 1st.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. That's the end of... Welcome back. The team is set, so let's get back to it. 2nd quarter of Super Bowl 59 from New Orleans. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Back now, pressure on its way. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And it's 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
He connects downfield on 4. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They're now set for 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll come up 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Another carry for him. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. And for the Commanders, a fifth defensive back out there. They're going nickel on third down. Throwing from the gun. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown! The River Hogs start to fight back with their first points of this game. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the River Hogs tie this game 7-7. Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Commanders set to take over. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Mahomes now. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. Keeps himself upright. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock.
Patrick Mahomes doing the impossible again.
Look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Blankenship all set for the kickoff. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The River Hogs and receiver Mike Evans headed back out. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So it's second down coming up.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. Still sticking with the passing game. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They motion the tight end over. They'll run now on second down. No one around. He's got space. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's second and 1. He's dropping back to throw. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Throwing from the gun here. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The River Hogs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. He's throwing for it. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half. But they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He'll throw it. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. So we have reached, and with a push of a button,
Fucking cheeseburgers. Gonna have to get Paul maybe to feed more of the ball. Gonna have to watch. Gosh, Mahomes in his passing, you son of a bitch.
Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The River Hogs returning their offense and this running back to the field. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Bronx. See if they can attack that deficit. Throwing with a blitz on the way. We've got a screen to the running back. Rolling into enemy territory. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
That throw behind his intended target. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So they're left facing third and long.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
And he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with Eckler. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop. Third down, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd and 8. Cut out left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. A counter give to Eckler. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. It's caught. Eckler. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So we're winding down to the end of the 2024 season. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here's Mahomes. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. And big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A 5-yard gain helps, but they need a dozen now here on 3rd down. Back to throw it. The throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Trying to run in. Eckler. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Trying again with Eckler. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion. Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Tony now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense ready to get going again now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. first down. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. River Hogs down by only 1. Here's 2nd and 7. Got Evans, it's complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Throwing now. That's Evans making the catch outright. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll give them a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They send the tight end in motion. On first down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. To throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's the handoff. And he pushed deep in enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to the well again. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stuffed down at the 3. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They go to a knee here. No need to push it for the end zone. They're going to try to set up the
It all comes down to this. Look at Patrick Mahomes trying to cheer his team on. Get the hell out of here. 16-17. We put the kicker on the field.
This game now resting on the attempt from Harrison Butker. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Reed now to kick this one away.
Can Patrick Mahomes do the unthinkable against our defense? Major P is going to be doing the best defense he could do. A prevent defense. Here we go.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. One final shot here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Fuck Patrick Mahomes. That's exactly what needs to happen. Getting sacked at the end. A lot of yelling, a lot of screaming. A lot of beautiful people. Put that ring on the Omaha River Hogs. First season of the NFL. Get them fucking cheeseburgers. See, that was a cheeseburger meat.
And if you got this far, we are going to go into our draft. See if we could do some trades, trade up. Help our defense. I want to go an undefeated season to the Super Bowl win next. Same team. Let's see if we can make it to Andy Reid with his fucking hamburgers and his pickles. Give that boy a contract extension. We'll see you on the next season, season 2 of the River Hogs.
It was a memorable and very fun first year in the booth for myself and my partner in crime here, Mr. Brock Heward. Until next season, I'm Kate Scott. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and good night from New Orleans.